Vibe check. Vibe check. Vibe check. Man, I only have 4 safe also. Unlike the previous game. Which I think is good. Yeah. Also, I ain't got time since I do so. Cool. Okay, I'll play this after I beat the
Danganronpa.
Okay, after I finish chapter 5, maybe. Okay, after I beat the game, maybe. Yes, let's just jump right into it. Spicy music. Not just. You can see the music on the top left corner. Kill. Yeah, most of them gonna come funny. One girl's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey, it was fun. He's dead good. You're kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size Hitachis that were being produced in the factory? The next thing Hitachi from me that there's something wrong with you. It was a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading.
What the heck?
Well, why are you calling this oversized garbage? Would this be one more color tricks? Yeah, why you do it? Making it hold like you got stabbed and going to the trouble of draining the whole blood. Did you try to imitate Nagito's body or something? I had nothing to do with that. Huh? You're probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like the plushie over there. Say, that sounds suspicious, don't you think?
What's this?
Seem more pissed than usually says, Monomi. But you better watch me say. But I feel like I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threat. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I'm telling you, fight the sales gross friendship from Onokuma. But those miners are gone. I want to concentrate, say who did this. Could the kid have done this? Okay, so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. This is definitely suspicious. Like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... yeah, Retribuous. Those fire grenades have been used to put out the fire. Those are actually very useful. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. At least the fire extinguishers are extinguished. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Yay! But nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Alright. Yo, Chucky, anyone to say? It looks like she's been deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
I found a sprinkler. I found the sprinkler's hit. That's one of the sprinkler hits that activated to put out the fire.
Well?
You see a girder right next to it, right? There.
See?
Can you see that red stick? Huh? Whoa. You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color doesn't look like blood. There's no way you get out of there, right? It's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's gonna be strange. I should remember this. Love it in love. Alright, next is soda. Anyone to say? One of us. Nagito is such a cool way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. I agree. This is
So just as
only ever to go wrong. Something will make me happy. No, we should finish the talk about damage for what will happen after. So lighter is used to. This is an oil lighter. This is where the curtains will have been hanging. So like the fire air did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Ah, an online letter. Probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it
It's a
on.
moose footage thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Fire life can burn. And you need to burn after even after the sound that's broken.
which means
So using that, the character was set on fire using the oil liner pump. Do you think the killer had some sort of purpose?
you are
The killer
right.
probably planned to destroy the evidence by setting the square on fire. Because the fire destroyed evidence, that's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set on fire the crime scene, but strange, is it not? Maybe it's just a disguise. I'm not sure how everything works here.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuchi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When Mortal Kombat time reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen?
huh?
What's going to happen?
That's obviously
This
wrong.
rather switch is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Halfway to the end. Does that mean you don't think that will happen?
Well, yeah.
Mortal Kombat might be hanging to the sun and the countdown ends.
Hey, hey,
What do you mean something?
shut up!
It's making us feel better, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. What this Mortal Kombat we're talking about, right? You know? Let's no way this will end slowly with a countdown. Anyway, like I said before, if you screw out here, it's the end for us. But now let's just focus on the investigation. We're thinking about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
And don't bring up things like that. It matter if Gahan's killing him from Ekan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time looks like the time doesn't matter. It's clearly written in the Mortal Kombat. The time of death was soon sharp. If it's noon, what were we doing at the time? What were we doing? Well, I know it. It's 12:30 p.m. So there's a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 20 minutes ago. It happened recently. It's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a wet way to describe it. It happened 30 minutes ago. Was it around the time we started getting bombs? You're right. Those takedowns from the originally supposed to explode at noon. Because whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, like Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nakamura died. This could also use some kind of automatic setup. Also, the time looks very detailed, so they would have need time to prepare. Whoever doesn't have an ally before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us had an ally for that time. At this time, we all still have to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. That's what the issue is. And now it's time to perform an autopsy. And they expected Nagito to lie like this. He was always putting on that about and trying to confuse the hell out of us. I mean, so, dying like this was way too cool. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth just because of me. But everything good and bad about him is gone. You'll never be convinced to get him again. You'll never be saved by him again. No, not all the time to think about unnecessary things. Man, this section of the music is really epic. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about the body catch by eye. Let's just investigate the 28 stab wounds. Oh, Nagito's legs were tied up. Each was tied to pillars nearby. We wouldn't have been able to move at all. Remember the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. 28 stab wounds! I'm sorry. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie out Nagito? They also tied his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
And anyway, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just want to kill him, they could stab him once in the chest, right? Did you describe the system to his chest? The other wounds were inflicted into the regions other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? In that case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Even if it's a torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge against toward Nagito. If it isn't deadly that easily, I could totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have got that this far? This one's bizarre. Script with a flash ornament on it is inhaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? That's a strange looking sphere, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron ring attached to it. I see. Use the cord as a wheel to capture the enemy, and deliver the final ruler spear. Is this your first time look at this too? Of course not. Oh well, this is the spear of Gungear, right? Yeah, you definitely just came out with that right now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it in Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be a friend of mine, so I can't go in there. Send you mice, send you all to hell. I see, even he doesn't know what's inside the castle. But more importantly, I need to focus on investigating the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but it's way on the head and on the cord coming off the handle. Looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. But the fact that it is, it's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Bro, like, how did they even use the freaking thing? Did they just freaking Simon Bell on it? Also, Kaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spirit came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Alright. I guess I just wanted to put names on there. He was kicked. He must have been injured then. He had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His vital information was just to help keep Nagito from screaming for help.
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood started all over it, but can't either. Feeling his mouth is covered in toxic tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute, sorry, excuse me. Kagi moved past her Jamie and run down Nagito's face. One moment, she ripped the bucket off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
I'm sure I want some of that attention here.
Hey!
But the tape isolation, you ungrateful swine. You gotta get cursed! The come on, I got to lose. They want to change the fight for the last one. That's the case. So you stop listening.
Hey!
About the blaster on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
Well,
It's like that sprinkles, like a single over its mouth. Like Nagito was probably just removing it under the duct tape. You see what's wrong with that? It means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got his wound all over his body. They tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to sketch out into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we need to worry about? I don't get it, but put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
You're right. Maybe this time it comes out too. I can remember it. That's so agonizing. I'm not gonna lie. The knife is stabbed through that girl's right hand. If the killer do this, how could they do something so cruel? This knife, this runs in. It must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, right. Looks like a survival knife. Oh damn. Lots and lots of DR1 stuff, man. Actually, everything is just DR1 except better. It's like a credit to take the criticism from the previous games and make it better. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for the loud noises.
Well,
By the way, it seems that the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by the same knife. It means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's left legs and left arm, they probably sent the knife to his right hand,
it cannot be.
and then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
Then doesn't mean the killer went to the trail of using two weapons, knife and spear, but they could have killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Exactly. Why they need to use the spear at all? Just to finish him? But here is knife, right?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. It is, isn't it? Is there a reason they had to use it? Isn't that to use a spear, huh? Odd, is it not? Now the left hand is cut on his upper left hand, his leg, and the right hand has that wound, but this would look like a slice. For the reason that the wound on his left hand doesn't look like the compared to his other wounds. Regardless, doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's that blood cut everywhere.
Super
That's something
difficult.
Strange. What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from my left arm was sliced, but that, let's say, it cuts off right in the middle of the palm. It doesn't really cuts off. Maybe as far as blood to reach, but it's better. He's playing the blood on his palm, but something else strange. We did over it.
Well,
That's also blood, but only the visible. Then on the finger. You're right, I don't need this part.
see?
That's that right, it's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's not very strange. What's the clear do to make the blood spread like this? What do you mean you win? That is everyone's suspicious, am I right, y'all? Okay. Burnt rope. I guess like this, I don't know. It looks like the tip rope going off. This be the result of fire? But that's weird. If the road is burning out like this. Why did it go? Like on the fact about it. When you saw the blade. I guess I've done the autopsy. It's really like actually like see such a gruesome looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does it mean I'm used to it? I hear heartbeats. That's the dead body right behind me. And all my peers are responsible. And I have to investigate steps so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as normal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. And then I guess I could not anything the area behind the curtain. Because the goal was investigating Nagito, there should be another reason as well. Not every way I've gone to the trouble of hanging in the grove and covering some duct tape. Instead, there's no reason to inflict anyone's other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? I better investigate the other Alright, I should try to investigate the other areas inside this warehouse first. Alright. MP3 player. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here? Looks like it's like weird music that was playing right there. You know, the music that was playing when the flight started? Yeah, right. Like it busted from getting transferred sensors. I'm listening it, that music was playing from that MP3 player. Unless you use that, but why was the clear music from this? There's someone. Why are they lined up like that? Allow us to open one or two more panels. Then the current is silver and bird. Did the fire do that? No. Why are they all still like this? That's how I came in, if I seem to recall. They should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tip over panel by the entrance really close to the door, right? Maybe the reason these panels have tipped over it. This time I'll open slowly. No, that's not a problem. You'll be fine. With those words, I came back out everyone's morning and fully opened the door to the warehouse. Opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it's a trap, so just stop it, okay? Yeah, I tell you, fine. Let's try use a little more force. What the heavens? Slowly. Beyond the process, indicate the door will open, which trigger a domino effect. Creepy, was that it?
Well,
And something else on the mind.
hey.
Because I kept orders back. Starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. I commanded to open the tip of the panels. That line is the only vantage, neat and orderly. Isn't it very strange? Strange, that means they figured this was done intentionally. It means a trigger. Possibly. I don't know, I can't even turn the picture anymore. So I'm missing much. I want to see these. See their colors were blue. Like, it's like something so because of stinker. Even if there's something that's blue here. We might not be able to notice it, but it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we are able to tell the fire.
Hey.
There's all our smoke. Good thing we did go and stand there. Turning to me.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the slingers and all doggy. That's how I said. She's all drenched in doggies. You were thinking of that, huh? What?
Of course
I was
not.
thinking that all.
Say what?
It's funny because I was talking on Jimmy. You screwing me?
Yes.
Oh my, screwing? How lewd.
Hey.
It's still letting me start to realize. Only imagine it for a second. I think you should probably just keep your mouth shut, Aggie. Any freaking food? No, that's not a come on. I don't think there's anything else on top either. You're thinking about the canal after we all this top. Hey, Sonia. Looks like Sonia focused on executing the warehouse. It's fancy, that's something I need to ask her about. Once we pretty much finished investing Nagi's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? I want to tell you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, it's something about like this, right? Is that right? It's not a bomb. What do you know about the bombs that are fake? That's not all. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be studying in the center island. When I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. When were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my! I cannot
You suspect me? I told my son saying, I'm not the killer. Shit, you son of a bitch! Sonia?
I am sorry!
I was panicking. Well, that was a Jesus son of a bitch. Like freaking hell. Got it. Man, she swears so much right now.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Mommy as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Whoa.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same as the ones that disappeared, it will mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was fake. However, I didn't think it was strange for Nagito blew it up. So I'll tell the others. I mean, it's clear. The bomb was true and I cannot stop thinking about it. Upon her reaction, that might be my kill plan all along. To draw up a real bomb, make this believe that the bombs she said were real as well. It showed that Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. One of his reason for doing it. This, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to tell me. Why is she saying that? You're right, I got it. The way that she says it makes you even more suspicious. You get what I mean? I finished doing what she was doing in the warehouse. I saw the plan, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At the time like this, it might be good if you broaden your capacity to range. I mean, it's good. Let's get other things as well. Very right, there are many things I've been wondering about besides crime scene. The military base that Tony mentioned, the fuck right next door, and to make tests of where they came from, and I stole from food. So I want to understand everything that that's just to know more about them. I make sure the others are very finished investigating. Hey guys, is it time for we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? Because correctly, there are get around here. I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. Since you have the same idea. But it's safe. There won't be anyone to guard the car seat.
Yep.
So that's the choice. They're just iron off it. Besides, we invested all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
I feel like the clues we found aren't enough to put this together. So we need to search for them in the other probably. But alternatively, if there are any clues in other areas either, we have to give up. You don't really have to say that.
Hey!
It's okay with these place. Okay? No. There's no time for us to stand around. Learn to survive. There's no other way except to do it. Learn to survive. We need to find those killers. If we don't sacrifice that person, no, get the way that he phrased it. No. That's our reality. That's fine. There's no time for us to stand around. Alright, let's just search the factory first. This is here right now. Alright, let's check the there. Find the monster to stop and start for actually fireworks. For instance, this part looks like it came from the bakery. Nagito must be fired here. Other than that, the funny is sure they catch my eyes. Nice. As an emotional shape, but stop for now. Looks like there's something related to here. Alright, on. I can't. Okay. Not kind of okay. Any clues here? Got it. Big room. There's on the other side door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Looking inside, something on the floor that looks like food, like a cat. I've never seen so many monsters in my life. I want to raise this that you someone like you would normally run into.
However...
Well, studying all these mornings too much, a thought occurred to me. Whoa.
Well?
The alarm that went off was locked behind and stopped here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
Yeah, hide the bomb inside my 12 lucky. Don't make a fucking weapon. Well, he was actually an explosive since the first game. Do you not think the group that's forcing us to kill each other would fight someone like that?
Amazing!
A plastic bomb is an act of terrorism.
Alright!
Let's read those first, so can you confirm it. Hold on, there's one inside these. Wouldn't explode if it carries a massive hit. Either way, it's all great. All great, what the hell does that mean? Stop, there's no bomb.
Hey!
You know, if you just bring me out, see? Then you feel the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You're right.
However...
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb you used?
Who knows?
I wonder. Octagon. I gotta give that a chance. They should know it wasn't for the military base.
What?
It is true, the bombs there are all fake.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, we would question that killing was gonna happen. That's what I'm gonna tell you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't on the military base, for the fact then, started from the Octagon. I must say, have a good idea, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside my punch seems like a splendid idea. Which he did. Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something that I should have not said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. But I think, should we talk about the laptop again? That reminds me, when we saw my kills video mentioned this laptop. You see what he was from somewhere? Now then, how do you time such it so perfectly? It also like the video was set to play after the going away right on the signal from the detonator. But why do you have this method? There's something I don't get it. At that time, Nagito tried to be kidding. Screen standing up, Nagito was recorded in band. And like besides the radio, that made me $3 set on to be using the food. I thought you might, I tried messing around with the laptop but so you locked. So I can exhibit this. When I saw it, maybe there is something inside. Maybe I'm not taking this. Alright, important clue later on, you know. Let's go outside. So I guess we head to the military base. Alright. Whoa. What's it behind on trucks? That heap supplies and glances and fire on something in the truck bed.
Whoa!
I found it! What are you finding? That truck over there has guns in it. I also find stuff like survivor knife. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
Alright!
The killer is someone who visited this military at least once. That's everyone though. No, not me. It's the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Real fishy, in fact. Anyway, this station is the reason all this messed up is happening.
Hey!
You guys are totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. You say that, but someone on this island can do that. Tank! I was afraid to have to take too. I'm not being able to protect myself. What is tough? Look at these parts there. accepting of playing here. When I first came here, I was only on the test bed. Means I was telling the truth.
However,
I expect that the bonds had disappeared. I thoroughly searched them, but the bonds were nowhere to be found. But Nagito knows the bonds are real. Possible that he thought they were the real thing. Never mind, this as much as it really makes sense. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Dear Jane, there are now bombs to blow an entire island. If there were, Akagami would never be able to use them. Neither bombs were fake. He only did what he did to rate out the trailer. No, is that really it? Did I go only that to expose the trailer? Maybe there was one in this guy's action. I guess that's all I could see. Oh, wait, I found the flashing for a second. Okay, sorry. Head back. Mind ya.
I knew you could do it.
Oh golly, we have more money coins. Nice. For 10 piece lit, yo. I should try one pet for now. Okay, just. Oh god. I don't think there's any specific here, but I'll check it either way. Nothing suspicious. Okay, let's go. Alright, so let's go again. Nope, nothing else. Okay, I think that's about it. Let's close this and try to check where else we. Oh man, I'm just running just because I want to break my pet. Let's protect Nagito's room now. Maybe someone here. Man, not even the requirement should use though. Well, sort of, but yeah, no, I don't think so. Alright, so I'm hoping that his room is not locked. Nope. It would be like, oh my god, I missed this says already. Wait, I can use the map. Right, got it. Oh, what a coincidence, you're here! I'm annoyed. What happened? I'm annoyed. Why are you annoyed about it? I want to investigate maps project, but I'm annoyed. I don't understand, but you can't investigate my food. Got it? Next time you investigate my good car. Alright, let's just go in there, I suppose. Huh? It's locked? Apparently. No, I understand. I'm annoyed. Something I can do. I go into investigate another area. What are you gonna do? Go look for one o'clock. Am I opening first? Let me know when can we go inside.
Yep.
Got it. So I guess the next thing to do is... I forgot where we're supposed to go now, actually, but I'll check the map first. Not the feet. That was the end. Why am I going to the gate? The hell am I supposed to go again? Alright, the castle. I forgot about it. Oh yeah, you can't go in here now, right? I don't think there's food, but I'll try the others. I don't think there's anything else I can use for food, I suppose. Why am I going coming there anyway? Alright. Right. Okay. Okay, definitely one of the spirits has been removed. Here we have black on it is hanging on the wall. Disappear. It's definitely it, right?
I see.
So I thought it was like the spirit at Nagito. The same weird black card inside on the channel, and it's the weight on the other thing.
Also,
I feel like one of the spirits on the wall is missing. I'm gonna take it. It killed Toronto at the Japanese reference. They're gunning at her. One phone was totally harmless if a lady name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and knife?
well, yeah.
But the killer just came with a knife and whipped in here too. I thought it was still a cooking. This is not necessary for a thing on it will be easy to use. It doesn't look like a hard real. I see they chose this spare reason. What could the reason be? I feel like a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I'm not getting closer to the truth. That's why I feel this way. I feel like this strange feeling that I've never felt before. After Nagito is trying to make us sour, even after he's died. I don't have time to think about feelings like that. I haven't investigated Scottish yet. He's too allergic to stop complaining. And we just hate his place. I'm ready to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. So why did he bury you in the first
I
place?
see.
There is really like useful church too. Project huh? It makes sense. Yes, Alright, let's head to like it goes. Alright, let's head back to the first island. Wrong island. Look at his cycle running, his animation running. It looks so awkward. And look at those skinny legs. Alright, Mortal should be there now, right? Alright. Should be able to fix it up. Yeah, Markuma!
What's this?
Oh my, you want me to go outside and go room too?
Hajime.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, sure. This ain't include his request. There is a lot of start to like his color because she really needs a tough help. She's begged me to do all here to hear my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy,
And do it, it's quick cutting out black beans. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and almost the damn door.
fine.
I guess there's no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose. Bye-bye.
See, I was became really interested now. This is my first time seeing that. Why does that door open and stop like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage case computerized.
Hey.
I'm early, let's go inside for now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Lava loose. See, it's ordinary. Wait! Okay, I was name here. I found the box! That's definitely one of these, right? Why is he sticking inside his room? How is he feeling as he's spending his days in here? I can't even imagine. Honestly, it's absolutely cool. Becoming his parents so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand it at all. I don't even know if you truly believe that. You're especially weird these past few days. What changed them? Maybe the clue that might be hidden here as well. Just checking for Why are you showering there?
No.
Seriously, there's a lot more of Kumas I'm missing out though. Maybe that's why. Why don't matter. Replayability. A fancy looking character is covered in stunning delays. It's still standing out. For this dude. Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's nice a treasure is coming thinking apart. The treasure box. You know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she's just reacting. This is also suspicious, am I right, guys? Looks like it's Monomi's own treasure box. It didn't appear, that means the team Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal these? You know, to find out. And it might be good to see one inside.
Hold it.
He looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be high up too, you know. If you don't move forward. What was that Yoko said previously? Like her famous quotes, not like Mutori Saba, the other one, which isn't important. Nagito was stolen from in the first place. I turned back to the card box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside the desk notebook. Is this it? Why is the notebook inside the search box? Like something important? It's a notebook conversation like the anything to it. I guess all my garbage as if they would drop my children and take them away to Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Don't go show and things turned bad. Day 2, vicariously, a lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What's this? A diary? Looks like they want to rewrite these. Probably these pictures are his full sister. 15 pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5 is after page of fully written and continued in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like these are any clues here. And right as I'm ready to give up, my hand suddenly started attacking. So Day 16. Day 16, we've been in the house for 3 days. Areas of anxiety on and on. I never tried to go to find it here today. It's probably like it because no one believes me. Huh?
Hey.
Did something happen? Or something? Only my notebook. Whoa! I'm not on the right. One of my finally disappeared to my notebook on my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I directed to my treasure box, but never I said you had a whole book inside. Please, that was close. Coming later, you'll see outside the notebook. Fortunately, you were a little too late. I just know what's here. And Nagito was a thief? Betrayer, I was betrayed by a middle student.
Hey.
The notebook is pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my private diary where all my middle secrets were written.
Hey.
You're a liar. You're always telling her. Wait a minute, some guy act, you know. Lie? There's no way you write in that notebook. I don't really can't even write. Huh? Why are you saying, geez, I can't write letters easily? I can write letters B.
That's right.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers in your hands. Yeah. Bullseye, I knew it. Because I didn't say way too.
What?
Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed the you?
Hey.
That's what it's about. You. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever catch his little sister. It's like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. And I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Pokemon say true? He said you didn't write in a notebook. Is that true? Is that so? Who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's how should I put it?
Bye.
Hold on! Damn it! Going around again! Okay.
Yep.
Same part as usual. It's like there's a way to get access to her. But still, I really want to ask her about the notebook. No, actually, maybe it's better if I didn't ask her. Bet. We bet it comes without what but my robot. Hey, there's something on this bed. Usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like. Well, we should still check just in case. You said you should be thinking. I think I'm a bit and there's something in here. Let's get from the supermarket. Just like there's something inside. What is this? Okay, a gas mask and brown clothes. This looks like really good. He gets this from the military base, and he gets us in normal clothes. He's hiding under the bed. Why didn't I get used to this stuff for?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. Then maybe once again started with this. Where I found them and a small piece of paper on the floor. Paper made of aluminum. The round pins of aluminum. better to just steal them. Go over trust an open mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but doesn't mean it's just big trash.
Wait,
Who knows? Might be systems like that. Might correlate somewhere here. Bookshelf. There's a lot of books over here. Did I go to pick these from the library? I saw the partner has stuff on the shelf. It might take a lot of time for us to really go to that stuff.
hey,
Let's leave it for later. Yeah, I do. Into the fridge, cause what's there? That's the refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice, my cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got that from. I could probably spice myself. Why would he go to his store, putting a refrigerator in his room? I really enjoy cold drinks, as I want to try to I'll win the refrigerator after 30. There isn't much inside. The only thing I can decide was a brown bottle. Someone who has really cost very much. But that bottle is in the fridge, right? It looks like someone has died suddenly. But in power maybe? Such a brown bottle of fridge, I started looking at the table. Still see me for poisoning someone to death? It is this.
Could it be?
It was like poison. Poison? It's like a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in more detail. Very careful with the bottle. Don't drop it. Pop it. You should like that. I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the front of the bottle. Poison mate, specifically made for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. It's not to care. Though it's relatively slow, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis, but it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. This liquid is secure by storing in a cool place in glass or spraying it away from sunlight. As usual. This sure looks like a chemical placed solely for poisoning someone to death. This room has been here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
This could apply to the bomb he used in the hotel too. Apply to the bomb?
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was selling such dangerous items. Rockton was inside the farmhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him there too, right?
Perhaps.
Before hiding that someone spotted during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and a poison during the class trial? How dangerous. What would we have done if he accidentally tripped a ball? Think about it, scares me.
Hey.
He already blew up the bomb. So we've been at the lobby. A bottle is poison. Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is left and half empty. Is it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? So, where did he use it? I'm worried. Is there still a trap where that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap? For
Perhaps.
example, maybe it's thinking someone catch using this poison with died. Actually, if it's real bad, it could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone. Actually, technically speaking, yeah. What the hell? Like, are you still trying to make it suffer? Are you trying to make it suffer even after you died? It still lingers. Our time strength is winding down. We
So,
might sometimes missing. We try my isn't come out their face first. Well, the only thing I can do so far is the window. Bruh. Basically, it's just my toilet. One window to the eye. I think about talking about. Let's look at how it's covered, see? And try to know people want me. I wanna go serious. If you want to know what else inside, why don't you write that number? Would it? Or not? The number doesn't matter right now. I hope. This is structured like a room. The shower is over there. Looks like there are any tools here. And not with the picture sign themselves.
well,
Okay, we're live. We've been leaving. We've been leaving! Alright. I sometimes hit my OBS and my VPN. It just sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Instantly, I realized that something was strange. something bizarre. Now ain't it? Hold on, let me just... This really has only my ratio, then why is this file so thick? It does help, but okay, this is a better expression of seeing a book than my colors. Actually, they're all the same. What? As soon as I put it, I started thought Nagito has lied to me. Termination, the situation of the others, Kazuchi, Yuko, Kanye, and Sonia, and everyone who died, and the pages of information about the two. The file contains information of all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass, I can't believe me on straight light. Maybe that's a hint. That's cool. Oh! But that means the rest of my AI too. I turn the page corner of my page and begin reading the report. The report contains the basic information such as my date, my birth, my height, and weight, and so forth. But there's one thing that doesn't pick on my eye. It was his self-considered. There's no denying it. It confirmed that how truly a self-considered kind of research the comment. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's going to deserve this comment? Why? Why am I here with all the alternates?
Hey.
You know, did something happen? Oh well, I just found a strange file. So that is special prize Nagito received when he shared his private room. As you recall, your student profile should be in there. That's my profile. The files everyone in Hard Science are in here too. Nagito is lying.
Huh?
Where's everyone? Do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but that should be profile for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at the file? Take a lean against me and take it into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
And it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
That's getting more interesting. Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just want to start out about
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
So why is his name is just written on the file? Have just on that, you think he might be a traitor? No, it's not because his name is written in here. That's not the only reason I think so suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hospital Academy, right? Turn again to be seen as a secret asylum. Wonder why it's very suspicious. Well, I hate to say this, but why are you saying about the missing name and about the killing school life? Totally wrong. That's completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up!
You guys are not getting all worked about that backyard for no reason, which means the great mystery that you think turns that backyard doesn't exist. You're basing it from one person's cheese speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? I asked everyone in the file. One by one, I stopped playing with their pages and doing names. And suddenly I came across that looked filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could ready for consider profile. On that page, I was only number one thing. Ultimate imposter? That's the Bakuya's true identity. He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate fluid prodigy, Byakuya Togami. A fake? Yes, I knew it. I knew he wasn't. He wouldn't be fat. Byakuya wouldn't be fat. He's a rich bitch. That wasn't fake to be fat.
Hey!
The fact that his profile was filled with question marks is a mistake or an oversight. Right now, that's the confirmation regarding it. The element has no name, no permanent address, and his gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. He doesn't exist. He is able to exist in anybody. That's just kind of fool, so I'm not jealous of that at all. That person was his name Byakuya Togami. That's why he was so much better compared to when he was involved in the King's life.
So cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to pull out at all. Very impressive a skill like that. Bruh, the fatness is what makes it obvious that there's no imposter, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting serious right here. How could Bacteria want to get glutton all of a sudden? You can't. How is that even possible? Am I right? Okay, there's some explanation, yes, but it's less likely. And he was lying to us all the time.
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that's his talent. Huh? Well, having a talent means you're also bound with that talent. The moment you overtain the talent, way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. Could you just change your talent? Regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to other ultimates, your life might be a little more liberating. Oh, what the hell?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I thought nothing to do with it.
that's
I'll tell you
right.
straight out, this revelation about Becca is exactly the truth. But then, what was he trying to say to me at the time? I cannot talk about his plans. I saw that my skeptical nature is brought deep in me. Strangeness and being shut in turn. Long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the mechanics, I had to guess.
No,
Maybe it's just something that he was cursed on to wander the earth that is nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys have a skill memories, you never would have played him in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. I think you guys went to Host Academy, you should have known about the ultimate prosperity. So in the end, it leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Jeez, the future foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore one enemy or the traitor. Who is it? Who is the traitor? Something like all the six world. I still wouldn't know who's from the Great Foundation. Is that really something like that?
Of course.
I don't think you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
Because I thought you were the one who did it.
Hey.
But there were 16 probably. That is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the future foundation, not a student from Host Academy. You may have thought about the traitor and put it here.
Correct.
It will be fine if you figure out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey, hey.
Then we can use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That's true for Nagito too, right? Yeah, probably. Should we decide, isn't it? If it says your first time or something that isn't clue. Maybe it is.
Are you sure about this?
Maybe that was just time's up, you know? Time's up. Wait. What's your problem, buddy? The time was just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He said it was last class trial. But why do you think she really leave him? Monokuma sees actions about the Monokuma timer, right? 2 more days. And it says something about the killing scripture ending, right? That's on time limit. This might definitely be the last one.
But still.
I can't imagine that it is the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe, after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's not good to think about too much, I think. I think we should just focus on the class shot that's waiting for us. You're right. The class shot for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we're so focused on this file. So you can't say who killed Nagito.
But still.
You don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know. You're right, you're absolutely right. We're not alone. I mean, it's a mystery that can't be solved by alone. As long as everyone comes and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn fine. Hopefully. I guess we just gotta walk some menacing. Is it on? Yeah. Yeah.
Damn
Looks
right.
like everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Should there be more people?
Damn it.
Okay, you're making me depressed. So, is it gonna happen? It's gonna happen again. My right question is, where is... I forgot about that. Question is, where the hell are the hamsters? The crew conflict. We must stop our friends. But once you recruit this, we can go back, right? Don't come back to say so, instead this is the class trial.
Damn it.
But we trick every step of the way. There's nobody can leave that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't believe he's the guy who is making us do all this? It's just one second, you know?
You know,
That's
right?
why I'll definitely survive. Here we go home after we deal with this class trial.
That's right.
I think find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even I have to pull out all the stops.
You...
Why are you here? You haven't realized yet? You're feeling of wanting to live like thinking like that is one from, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
So wait, one couple endings here. Something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll pick you
Then
up.
right, stupid rush to shout us out. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? Anyways, after losing my powers, I realized that cursing your powers or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as it's a possibility, you must face it. You're gonna become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's their deal? I don't really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
By her eyes, she looks like the Berman.
You...
Why can't you just look at those button eyes? And make sure you turn on your mini model if you're naive, decided target to do a trial. Fine.
But still.
Someone understand what he's saying, I think. Anyway, let's go to the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right, you need to find as much as you can. My homeless truth awaits us in the end. This is good. This is the end. I keep saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I enter tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is elevator right. This will be last time for this too, right? Man, it looks like Balloon Alley. I hope so.
Well,
That's all everything's about this. After we finish.
you are right.
We let's focus on the class before this.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. So alright, this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one was able to do that. Nagito was probably in many ways also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the trials ordeal, we're probably dependent on if Avery is gone, the one who survived need to stand a fight. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. The bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope or the light of despair? Factory. Like.
Well now.
Now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there's only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
And now, just fucking start that already.
Hey!
This is right. This is really the class trial, right?
Yep.
It sure is. So we gotta show me some endings here. Make sure you give it all y'all.
Alright!
Alright, there, it said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva
You start strong.
King!
Let's show sign this and kill each other. Bruh. This is final fifth class trial. Girl, this is also the last class trial. That killer is about to rise. Nagito Kamade, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, he's a nice guy. He came across as very sociable, but his true nature held such a demented thought process that it was something like its outward appearance. He said that he believed in the home more than anything else. He said he was feeling for a power that can overcome despair. He said he will even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose despair. And he said he began a saving some hope. So everything was completely screwed up, but there's also signs here too. It's all over the place, man. It's not like he was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but gotta be one of them. So wait, and without knowing, he will be consumed by despair. Why we actually have to find out the version genius of Nagito. You know Nagito. Until we him on this despair life, maybe it's truth. And more conversation is really tough trial. That's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, stop trying to get over despair the last time. It's begun. Let us open the freaking game, y'all! I actually mistaken for it don't matter. Hold on. Okay, I'm mean because I wanted to be mean. I wanted to be fair. No. I can just be more fair now. But wait, wrong. Okay, report. But that came on opening regulations, man. Alright. Down shift, up shift. Okay. I think that's everything, right? Okay. Let's just fucking jump right into this, man.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive
Man,
punishment.
exercise actually
But
really
if you
depending
pick the
on the
wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
Not only that, but she's not tied up.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit? Chesto! One more time! Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow! It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all.
Sheesh.
The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid! There's no way in hell I'm the traitor!
Now that's more like it.
Jeez.
Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Okay, sir. And if they will murder Nagito, it's here, right? Are they the same person? Or are there accomplices? Okay, let's see.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up!
What's more comments again? Okay, so Monokuma, however.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him!
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito!
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
What?
That was Fuyuhiko!
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Why did the kid have to call Nagito? No, where did they go? Would Nagito really possible to torture in the first place? Hold on, what was the count? What was it again? I can't seem to see it. Well, fake. Alright.
I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body was covered.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito!
Maybe.
So that's why he was so... What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
No.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
Whoops. Did I say that wrong? I'm not gonna find the bomb. Whoever found the bomb is the suspect. Okay. Okay, think carefully.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut.
Okay, torture wound.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him!
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Is it?
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Okay, I figured it out. Okay. Maybe I just use hiding place.
The killer didn't take. I'm
Because
telling
I'm
you,
not
they were
sure about
tor-
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Okay.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing.
The reason Nagito's
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Torture Nagito.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was.
Oh, come on!
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
I would.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body was
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Wow. The way I look at it, I put right.
Crap. The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
the reason Nagito's body was covered with.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
We'll call up
So,
Panda.
the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
What? I just used. Hey, you need to back up with extra proof. This time that I found a bomb. I'm serious.
Damn it! The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
There's something wrong? They found the bomb is the suspect.
Damn it! The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
It's gotta be something else.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
Yeah.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
Weird. Let's see what Hajime thinks. Why do you have Nagito? No, were they... Wait, torture in the first place?
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
What? I am so confused. That's how I talked about this.
Crap! The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Hey, wait.
The reason Nagito's body
Oh, I
was
forgot
covered
the duct
with
tape.
wounds.
It's because the killer tortured... No, that's wrong.
I forgot what the duct tape. Wow, how stupid am I?
But
I was
Nagito's
thinking
mouth was
too
covered
deep.
with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Strike.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid? You're the stupid one, actually. Okay, let's just see which one's the best one.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
What?
Damn it!
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
What? I didn't get you the right thing.
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys.
I found it!
Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
Wait, you're not gonna tell everything about the truth. That's how it's supposed. This is the truth. And listen on different and whatever.
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Okay, duct tape then.
They duct taped his mouth shut.
Okay, survival knife and... Okay, so let's check the survival knife again. Okay, survival duct tape. Left hand, survival knife. Where's the survival knife?
Crap!
Okay, let me try
Pay
something.
attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
What?
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
What?
Crap! Pay attention, this is how... First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
What was it again? Heather, you did. Why did you say?
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Okay, gun here. I see. Pause for the knife. Okay. Duct tape. Okay.
Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
This is stupid confusing.
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
What?
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
What?
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
I told you.
Then, after they killed him... Crap!
Hello, I'm confused. I'm confused. This is definitely harder. Okay, I gotta think about this more carefully. My own.
This is my... We will never give up!
Then, I suck at finding out the truth. Okay. Let's try the
You
odd
said if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
Okay, not cartoon, baby.
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Maybe it's the survival knife on this.
Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
That's right.
Then, after they killed him... Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
The gun here. I think this rice looks still clean. Oh.
They duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
What? Hang on.
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
What?
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location. Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him... Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him... Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location.
I am suffering.
Then, after they killed him... They duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Damn it!
It doesn't make any sense. Why would you duct tape his mouth?
This is my... We will never give up!
But the problem here comes down to is, why would Dr. Lewis... Okay, let me try to find one of them. Okay. Burn rope, spare gun gear, oil lighter.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
What was the oil lighter for again? Pop the fire.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nut and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Can we try the other
Pay
one?
attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him... Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nut and got information about the bomb's location.
What?
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got it.
Plushie. What was the plushie? Let's try that.
Then, after they killed him... Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagi and got information about the bomb's location.
Okay, let's try the other one.
Crap! Pay attention, this... First, the killer tortured Nagi and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Wait, that's wrong.
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagi and got information about the bomb's location.
Oh, wait.
Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
Whoops!
That was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap. Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location.
Okay.
Then,
How about this one,
after
right?
they killed him,
Spare gun gear.
they duct taped his mouth shut. Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
I am so confused.
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagi and got information about the bomb's location.
There's something wrong with me, or... I really hate this. I really hate this.
We will never give up!
Okay. Since clearly I've been bamboozled. Torture wounds.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
Sure, everything. Let's fry everything.
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured
actually didn't
Nagi
work.
and got information about the bomb's location.
Fun gear, nope.
Then, after they killed him,
Lighter, maybe? Let's try that.
they duct taped his mouth shut. Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
Okay. Okay. So,
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Bomb's location.
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Okay, nope, nope. This one.
Crap!
I think I want.
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Nope, not even duct tape.
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Nope.
Crap!
Sorry, you
Pay
guys
attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Yeah.
Then, after they killed him...
The more I do this, the more I'm confused. Like, I'm serious. I can't even think. I have small pee-pee. I have small pee-pee.
We will never give up!
I guess I have to do a trial and error. Sorry about that, y'all. This game is hurting my brains. Bruh. Why am I missing here? Okay. Burn oh. Survival knife.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Allow me to cut through those words!
I knew the duct tape had some place.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Haji-Man? You have a crush on him or something?
You were in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Probably.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer? If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
I can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse. Yeah, and right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back. Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Alright.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup
Oh
was
yeah,
used
the
for this.
domino effect.
Some kind of setup? Like what? I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then, let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
There's a Kataya. They're right. You need to figure out that first. I have small brain doing the rebuttal. Okay, I found it. Where's the... I found the panels. There you go.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
I mean, yeah.
They probably just threw the lighter.
No. What?
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
No.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
No, wait, it's sound waves, right? Don't worry about sound waves. We got it.
The direct cause of the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
No, wait, fuse. That's impossible, right? Can't prove it, can't prove it.
The direct cause of the oil lighter found at
The killer used some. He lit the curtain on fire.
some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil?
They probably just threw the...
Based on the shape, it can stand upright.
If they tipped over, it could have ignited the.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible...
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused...
Yes.
I agree with that.
Domino effect, y'all.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
Yeah.
So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
Yeah.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
You do want to hide the artifact. I see. It was too
You're
loud.
talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Yeah, they are because our eyes are used to something outside. And then it's allowed him to move better throughout the house and Babylon. Did you guys hear something? It's really damn loud because I don't like the music pressing crap. I'm not talking about music. I can hear it. Yes, or not.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine, I'll blink slowly. And that's not a problem. To be fine, those words, I can't brush up everyone something and slowly open the door at the warehouse. It's not button. Is that something wrong there? I can better open it. I knew it was a try, so just stop it, okay? Did I tell you to stay fine? I just used it a little more force. But I haven't to open it slowly. I can't apart. In order to remind it to keep the door still open.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter. Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
With the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
If that door was the only entrance to the house, so the fallen tracking tunnel was like.
I see!
Time to heal up.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used. You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't mean...
If that's true, this murder.
Hajime? What do you mean?
The person who said his mother inside the dark house. Someone could have done that. So you're talking about...
This is my answer!
He's the only one inside.
What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
What a suicide attempt, right?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
Hey, based on him, he's literally the guy who was suicidal.
His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember?
Maybe he had an accomplice.
Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Like you say, it's impossible to even think about it, but I feel like I'm willing to something. Time to heal up, y'all! I'm not sure what it is.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
No, what?
Or if you use your front tail?
What?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
Have my own knife, maybe.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
I'm so confused. Arms are in the area 20 size. Alright, that's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your...
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Yeah, okay.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Here, try on, try it out.
Crap! To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself. To actually tie up your own arm... No, that's wrong!
Front rope. There we go.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. the rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Through that burner and find us a trap. With a knife. His right sleeve.
I see.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, the sleeve wasn't burned at all. Don't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural.
Yeah.
That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
What does that mean?
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back my Benjamin!
He's trying to charge me. Now she wants the money back. What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Wait, yeah. It's okay. That's not an answer for this. I hope that's an answer for it. Or else you will get Benjamin or something. I don't know. London Girder. Wait would be a sec.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
What? Oh, I thought it was trying to
It's wrong?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
if he threw the knife into the air,
survival knife. Let's see. What's it? It's safe to say that the rules are not as
and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Yeah. Prop the knife somehow. You mean prop the knife? Oh, wait.
It's wrong?
He's saying now.
Even if Nagito's, how could he stab his...
If he threw the knife and let the knife, could he stab his hand? Is he a throwing knife? Maybe he propped and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
He's not gonna go and use his right hand and stab himself. How did he do it?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
Damn it! Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand? Is he a throwing knife? Maybe he propped and slammed his right, propped it up. If he just propped, he could have used his bound.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
Nope. Bend that easily.
Damn it! Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
Survival knife.
If he threw the knife into the air
and let the knife fall.
What? That is cool.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free,
I mean, the blood on the gutter is sure something at something great.
how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife,
He could have used his bound left hand.
Bend that easily. Please, I can't go. This is impossible. I don't even know about the blood on the girl either.
We will never give up!
This will take a while. Like a while. I mean, it's gotta be the blood on the girl, right?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife,
I think this
he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Okay, let's try hands down. I'll do it.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
Only that was on the dice, right? So it's okay. But there's no such thing as God.
could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
Knife is funny. Okay, let's just see that one more time.
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
Okay, balance. Okay, I think that's the thing.
Even if Nagito's, how could he stab his right?
If he threw the knife and let the knife, could he stab his hand? Is he a throwing knife? Maybe he propped and slammed his right.
Propped it onto. If he just propped it, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Use his bound left hand.
Even if Nagito's, how could he stab his right?
If he threw the knife and let the knife, could he stab his hand?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
What?
It's wrong. Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand?
If he threw the knife and let the knife, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
Damn it! Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
Maybe it's not the girl.
could
Maybe.
he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Prop the knife. Prop it.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his...
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto... If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Here's all you talking about. How do you do it?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Am I overthinking something or what?
It's wrong?
Cause like I usually overthink things,
Even
man.
if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Let's try
Is
letting
he
go
a
there for
throwing
now.
knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
Damn it! Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what? If he just propped, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
Survival knife.
Damn it! Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
Okay, so the Monokuma plushie, right? What? How does it correlate then? Faint red line.
We will never give up!
And sometimes I'm not sure if it's true if I actually overthink about it. Actually, did I ever overthink it? I'm losing driver really.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife,
I think I got something.
he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
They can only use their hand inside itself, but how do they do it?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
Okay, let me try to use on the last
Even
one.
if Nagito's... How could he stab his...
If he threw the and let the knife, could he stab his hand? Is he a throwing knife? Maybe he propped and slammed his right, propped it on. If he just propped, he could have used his...
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
I hate this.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
That's probably what the burn rope is for, right? Because I'm not sure what to do right now.
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand. Even if Nagito's... How could he stab his right...
If he threw the knife and let the knife, could he stab his hand? Is he a throwing knife? Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
What did I do?
It's wrong? Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
It's wrong? Even if Nagito's... How could he stab his...
if he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand. Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
I wish we could use the other evidence to make it more simpler though. Because I thought that was
Even if
this.
Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
That's good.
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand. Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
This is smart.
could he stab his hand that way?
I was thinking that there's a way to use the rope, you know?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped,
He could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
Bend that easily. I have no idea
Even
what
if
to do.
Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand. Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with it?
And he's... Guys, I am so... Actually, there's no one even here.
This is our end?
Hell yeah!
Never give up!
God, I wish I could have a guide right now. But I choose not to.
Even if Nagito's right hand, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If you threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
I wish I was fine.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his
if you threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Try another, guys. Try another every time.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Okay, not this one. Try this one. Try the others. Try another,
Even
everyone.
if Nagito's, how could he stab his?
If he threw the knife into the and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
Damn it!
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Pop the knife somehow.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
if he threw the knife into and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow
Oil lighter.
and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto. If he just propped it, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it?
No.
Propped it onto. If he just propped, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
Damn it!
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how
Okay,
could
let me
he
try
stab his
everything
right
I
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe
Calm
he
down, calm
propped the
down.
knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto. If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand. Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he
Well, let's check the panels one more time. Because I have a feeling that it might be real.
What's next to the body?
Nah, I don't think so.
and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his
Okay,
right hand.
I think I may have missed something. Sorry, I have to search it up for some reason.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
How to use the walkthrough, by the
Maybe
way.
he propped the
I
knife somehow
hate being stuck
and
here.
slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
Maybe
If you're
this.
tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Hold on. Let me try to find it first of all. Cause. Okay, let me think for a sec. Calm down, calm down. This is a bit annoying, not gonna lie.
How could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
Let the knife fall. Hold on. I'm trying to. Sorry about that. Sorry about pausing. I had to look through the walk through. Fall. You can't do that. Can. Okay, so I doubt that the truth parts are the ones that are right.
could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he
Wait.
could have used his bound left
Okay,
hand.
so I found out the walkthrough now. Okay, it
If
makes
you're
sense
tied
now.
up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand. Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
So in this
He threw the
walkthrough,
knife and let the knife. Could he stab his hand?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow.
I agree with that.
I don't get it. From the walkthrough, it says Danganronpa plushie. How does that work? What?
A life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
That's so far away.
He had to
Oh my
keep it
god.
near him.
It's
It
so.
also explains
What?
the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a dog.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
Okay, hopefully I can do this for the walkthrough now.
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with
the
his
blood
right
and gooder.
hand
No
if
wonder.
the knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution.
Okay, now I get the
If
thing,
you got
because look at
penetrated by
the.
something so big and thick,
look at the
you
spear.
would die instantly.
Oh! Oh my god!
I'm sorry. Didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Oh my god, the jokes!
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that.
I have proof.
To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again,
Hopefully I
right?
can speed through this.
Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monome's sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible. I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
That's right, we made it to several audios up until now by doing that. Then even now.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, time to get on the speed, Sunday. Dude.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, that's wrong.
Look at how it looks.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered. That's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Yeah, doing what the blood splattered. Hiding? Hiding, what hiding? Hiding, what do you mean, John? What?
Damn it!
Okay. Gripping.
I see.
Yada yada.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
What?
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right, but that's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
The whip. The cord.
I see.
I got the horses and...
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping.
Absolutely choked.
And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
I have proof.
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. For now, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time? At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean? Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was headed to his stomach. It was just before that. I say, could it be instead of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding in tempo with compression? Think about it. I should be able to figure out where the spear was and what state was with first that Nagito. It's that game again. It's time to surf, y'all. Out. Okay, about above Nagito. Bro, what the hell is that? Careful, careful. We all gotta be careful. You can't even go up there. Wow, what a ripoff. A ceiling girder. There you go, I guess as evidence for that. Okay, here comes the part. Okay, there we go. There we go. On to the next section. Nagito's left hand. The spear's cord. Oh, okay. I just realized that. I'm such a dummy dum dum. Come on. We're running out of time. Oh, by 1 second.
It's all coming together.
That was close.
impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
Why would he commit suicide? Maybe to explode the traitor, maybe.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right? Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy! Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so
No.
messed up.
What if it's another way?
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
And I started to feel this some of the history of me. I come to understand it's because I'm wireless. And my body melodies that try to even die. That's the quote he's messed up. And got it all, he saw, how he's staring at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor,
Aha!
right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
No.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion.
No.
Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think there's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do you feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...?
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
Not
What do you
yet.
think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes. You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Yes, yeah, why we're
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
Hold on.
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
I think related to Nagito's death. It's something that he couldn't mess with.
You're gonna keep going? Here, I thought we were finally finished.
I think Nagito's death is something that he could mess with. He could not mess.
crap! Crap!
He couldn't mess up in the.
We will never give up!
Okay, why was it? And then
Crap!
maybe it's something else.
Crap!
I think maybe I guess that. Maybe it's the poison.
Crap!
Okay, that's not the poison, so what is it? I'm gonna kill him, spare gun here.
Crap! Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Okay, I'm done. So I saw inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plush factory. The sign was believed to be moon sharp. Unlikely there was a spear stabbed in the stomach, as a multiple stab wounds on his thighs. Furthermore, there's a bike stirred on the platform and an iron pellet to his right hand. Such as part of the Monokuma file that tracking his wherever is. What is it? What's in the Monokuma file? The time. Oh, cost? Oh, cost on that. Oh my god, there's so many things! Oh my god, help me guys. Gotta be quick. Shit. All of them out. So much over the cost of them.
We will never give up!
Okay, maybe I could slow down actually. Come on. Oh my god! That's a lot of letters! Okay, I gotta be careful. Okay, cause of death. Oh, I'm not sure how to get through this without losing any life, cause wow, that's a lot of letters, which are deadening me.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Only there is there are multiple stats and advice. Remember, it's like 30 on his left hand, and I can kill on his right hand.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
Who caused it?
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide. But, it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It hasn't been like an hour in. Actually, hours.
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma! You heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
Sorry, I was hanging on. No more second check, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. Absolute hope that can overcome any despair. You say he was yearning for that. Then this future it might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream here because reasons. Yeah. Anyways, sorry if it took so damn long, by the way.
No,
And my
no.
mind was creating like crazy when I thought what time it's gonna start, but thinking about it rationally, that's not what it's gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most players probably forgot that too. We don't want to didn't know. Isn't that right, Manami? Hey, how much longer are you gonna play Salt? Let's get along with it. Like you too. Alright, you passed. Especially it's military. How long you stand time is waiting all along recover. Those were suspicious men. Manami and I are the best of friends. Let's say some of the things. I hate you so much right now. No, why not to be hated that much? Just the fact you said me like that. I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1 millimeter people. How sad. Surrendering your friend is much more shameful than being a baby. Friend, you know. I am friends in the first place. Let's say, well, but let me say this. You're not even my brother. Sad to live a life of friendship. Since Saturday, I'm watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some reason for that. I fell for it. I took a blind date. Alright. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow because, well, I'm free at the time. And it's a sort of a holiday, I suppose. I mean, it's Sunday. And yeah. Anyways, I'll start the stream here and everything will be revealed tomorrow.